How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. Well, seemingly in spite of some of our best efforts, spring actually came. The daffodils are starting to open. The hyacinths are pushing their way up through the dirt. The walking onions and strawberry plants in the backyard are really starting to take off. And the best part is, none of this required a damn bit of effort on my part. It all just kind of happened on its own, the same way it always does. And there's a really deep lesson to be taken from all of this. It's the lesson of learning to let go, to step back from the things that we can't control, let them happen on their own. I'm not talking about spiritual passivity or sitting on the couch eating Twinkies while you're waiting for the abundance truck to show up. I'm talking about learning what is your work to do and letting go of the rest. I'm talking about stepping out of the security of control and into the insecurity of surrender. And that can seem like a really frightening thing for those of us who've come up in unpredictable households. We've had to learn how to button everything down. We become almost like predators, watching the lay of the land, looking for telltale movements, listening for key indicators in a person's words, watching the way that they behave, the way they're dressed, the way they move, to determine whether or not we're safe. But true safety comes from finding the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Knowing the difference. One aspect of that is the difference between ripeness and readiness. And so a quick example. Let's say you're going to go on a trip. You're going to be leaving in a month. You've got your tickets, you've got your hotel reservations already made, your passport's good, you've taken care of everything you need to do at home before you leave. You get everything packed, take care of all your responsibilities at work if you have that. And 2 days before the time comes, you're sitting there and you're ready. And there's not anything that you can do to make that plane take off any earlier than it's supposed to. That's the difference. Regardless of our wishes, despite our best or worst efforts, there are just some things that we can't change, that we can't force, that are going to happen on their own, in their own time, and in their own way. Once we truly begin that practice, the practice of letting go, there's a great peace that comes about. Our responsibilities diminish. The real ones remain, but the assumed ones fall away. And often, those are the ones that give us the most trouble. The things that we think we need to do. The things that are driven by those old habits, those feelings of worthlessness, the need to people please, the need to win approval by our actions. In some cases, we can become almost martyrs to the cause that isn't even ours to take up. Letting go. Relinquishing the things that are not ours. Accepting the things that are. Gives us a lot more energy to put into that work that is our responsibility. And it can seem like a hard lesson. And sometimes it is. But once we learn it, we can really begin to heal. Till next time.